Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Soul Messenger 369 Tarot. So it's been a little while. Things have gotten a little chaotic around here, a little busy. All right, maybe the same for you. And we have had a lot of planetary alignments with a lot of kind of chaotic energy, a lot of retrograde planets, and so our most recent conjunction of importance is August 13th. We had Venus conjunct with Jupiter. Okay, and that is significant. And then we've also had a meteor shower right at the same time. Okay, and I feel like there's a little bit like fireworks going off, you know what I mean? Like some kind of celebration. So I feel like the universe is celebrating, okay, this momentous occasion, marking the date as some kind of, I don't know, like crossing of the finish line. It's like in a video game, you know, when you hit the save point, okay? And so that way, you know, you don't lose your progress from that point on, right? I feel like that's actually very much, because I touched on that in previous videos, that it feels like there's not going to be any more going back, right? You're not going to have to start all over again from zero anymore, right? You're going to be able to pick up from here. You know, even if you lose everything, it's like you're only going to go back to this level, right? Not this level down here. So it's like a save point. It's like a checkpoint. All right. And there's some kind of like, I don't know, universal celebration, because this is not just for you specifically, but for humanity as a whole. So I feel like it's a very significant moment for all of us. And also marking the moment where it's like it's only up from here. Okay, so I just want to pull some cards to get some more information on this. Okay, and I do apologize. I know that you all really enjoy your individual zodiac readings, but I am going to have to just put those on hold for now, unless specifically one comes out, because unfortunately it's just really hard to find the time to be able to sit down and do these readings, and I unfortunately can barely do it for the collective. So I'm going to be focusing more on collective readings from this point out, and I completely understand if that's not your bag. I hope you'll stick around, because I do plan on getting back into the individual zodiac sign readings at some point. It's just not you know, conducive at this point in time. So thank you all so much for being here. And I hope that you'll stick around. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel as a whole. All right, this is a lot, so I'm probably not going to take it, but we have money, all right? And we have coffee, and we have a new friend, okay? Okay, many lifetimes, and earth, and permission, music, ancient scriptures, hooligan, astrology, astrotheology, not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, so, all right, so right off the bat, I'm kind of getting that you've run into a soulmate, right? Someone that you, you know, you recognize on a soul level, because you have had many encounters in many lifetimes, right? Okay, I'm not sure what this is about. Maybe it's just that, you know, celebrating that this financial stuff is getting taken care of, right? And okay, so like coffee, you may have a new friend, someone that you like to talk coffee with or drink coffee with. You may have gone out on a date for coffee with, you know, male or female, same sex, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But I'm getting more friend than like romance here. And again, many lifetimes. So this is someone that you have had or been friends with possibly in many lifetimes. All right. But, and, you know, that doesn't necessarily feel like a bad thing, but it does feel like it's starting to take a turn. So I feel like this is a bit of an omen. All right. If you have met somebody new, and it feels good, you know, they feel familiar. You may have had many lifetimes with this person and had many friendships with this person, and even in this life as well. However, I feel like at some point in time, in previous lives and in this one, will happen as well. That it's going to take a turn, right? It's like earth permission. All right. So it's like you you agreed, all right? You agreed to allow this person into your life, okay? And music. So it's like you guys do have some kind of chemistry, right? Your souls make good music together, right? It's like you guys, you have, it's a good fit, okay? You have good chemistry, all right? This is someone who maybe it's really easy to be friends with them. But at some point, like I said, it's like ancient scriptures. It's like a prophecy, okay? That this person turns like ugly, all right? Not my circus, not my monkey, hooligan, right? Astrotheology, ancient scripture. Yeah, it's like destined to happen that this friendship goes sour, that this person, you know, not necessarily turns against you, but just becomes chaotic. All right. So it's kind of like maybe the more time you spend together, the more chaotic the energy becomes. Okay. I'm kind of getting that. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And this is the only card that doesn't seem to fit. So let me see if I can pull some cards on this. Why is money here? Why is the money here? What does the money have to do with this friendship? Okay, that came out. I don't know which way to take it. We'll just say Two of Wands, all right? So, travel, plan, taking action, decisions. Something about running off with money or running off together, needing money to run off together. Something, I'm getting that. Devil reverse. Five of Cups reverse. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting in a previous life, possibly this one, but more so previous life. You two may have helped each other out in some sort of situation, or maybe in one lifetime they helped you, and in another lifetime you helped them. But it looks like getting out of a bad relationship. Okay, like running off together, running away together, planning, you know, a life of travel. Okay, to escape some kind of devilish energy, sorrow. Okay, so like to leave the devil behind and the sorrow and try to find something better together. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So in search of this like happy, blissful, you know, Nine of Cups energy, wish fulfillment. So you ran off with this person many times, many lifetimes. Or maybe they ran off with your money. What is the deal? Why is the money here? What's the money have to do with it? Yeah, Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, happy family. Tell me more about the money. Why is the money here? Why is the money here? Why is the money with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups with this friend? Four of Wands. Okay, so it's like, I'm not exactly sure what I mean, I guess you have to have money. Maybe y'all robbed a bank and ran off together. Okay, Four of Wands, to leave home. Okay, in search, and to leave an unhappy home situation, in search of something better, something good, something happy, something free, wish fulfillment, ultimate fulfillment. Okay, and money, it's like money's not the center of this. Love is the center of this, but money was necessary. There was a plan involving money. Tell me about the plan with the money. Eight of Cups. Yeah, to leave, to leave things behind, to get out, to walk away. Three of Cups. King of Swords reverse. Oh. I'm getting this King of Swords reverse as some kind of narcissistic husband kind of situation, possibly father, but I'm getting more husband. And Three of Cups is kind of sister wife. Yeah, so I'm getting that either this was like a third party situation or sister wife situation, and that this husband was not he's a rude dude, okay, is what I would say. And that basically y'all made a plan to take the money and run and leave the bastard. Take the kids, take the money, leave together to go off and live a happy life together. You know, lesbians or not, I'm not I'm not sure. I'm not picking up on that particular energy. It's more just about like sistership, love for another female who has been in the same situation as you. Okay, so this may actually be the sharing of the same King of Swords, or it could just be the same type of person that you all left to escape. You each left your own King of Swords reversed type person to run off together in order to be happy again. Friendship or romantic relationship doesn't really matter. I'm not picking up on it either way, but that's really interesting. What an interesting thing. So the reason that this is interesting is because I'm very, very much getting past life energy here, but there's something in this moment, in this life, that is coming through, that either you are about to meet this person or you have already met this person, and you may help this person escape their negative situation, right? It's like destined, something is destined here. Not my circus, not my monkeys. This is why I'm feeling like it wasn't a bad thing in the first place. What's bad, the hooligan and the not my circus, not my monkeys, is this King of Swords reverse person. Okay, so you and this friend have this really strong connection spiritually, and it is like music, right? You guys flow together. You make good music together. You really jive with this person, and that's interesting. And somehow, either you help this person or they helped you, or you both left together at the same time, the same person. I'm getting it's all of them, because this has happened many times before. And so what's the deal with this life? How about this time? What's the situation? Is this going to happen again, or is it going to happen differently? Knight of Swords reverse. Okay. High Priestess reverse. Queen of Wands and Ace of Cups reverse. Oh no. I am getting the sense that this person may turn on you. Even if they haven't in previous lives. I feel like that's why Spirit is bringing it up now. It's kind of like the devil in disguise kind of thing, This is a familiar person, a familiar spirit, a familiar situation. And I think that this is a warning that even though, you guys may have helped each other out in previous lives, that basically, it may be time to cut that string, right? There's no Ace of Cups reverse. There's no love here. It's not a spiritual match. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Oh, that's sad. I feel like, okay, so this person, they've got a karmic partner, and this time they're going to choose that karmic partner over you. Okay. And it's going to end up being a battle for you. And so it's best if you stand alone, if you walk away from this couple, this situation, let this friend, okay, figure things out on their own this time around. I feel is kind of what's going on here. I feel like Spirit has a lesson that needs to be learned, and they're only going to learn it on their own. Yeah, because Eight of Swords, if you stick around, this person's going to take you down with them. All right, I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time, and that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye.